Now then, how will the game be resolved this time? You may submit and you may resist. Either way will truly and be worth paying my remaining life remaining on. His dimly lit study was hidden brightened by lightning. Kinzo kept mumbling to himself, laughing to himself. On the antique clock with the intricate design that was sitting on his desk, the two overlapping hands had begun to tilt to the right and separate from one another. The passage of time, counted 24, had returned to 0 and begun starting counting again. The passage of time is a brutal thing. Drags up all the way to 24 over the course of the day and then returns back to 0. Charlie managed to count to 23:59. However, will it ever be able to reach 24? Maybe that returns to 0 again without reaching it. How few now it seems. No. Is that not the same as a person's life? You live aiming for a perfect 24, and the instant you reach it, you return to 0. Perhaps many people praise the departed, saying that it did reach 24, but that is absolutely not 24. There's nothing more than 0. I am different. Because that itself is the golden land. That is Beatrice's dwelling. He's been fumbling around with some tarot cards for some time. Looks as though he's trying to divine his own luck, his own propensity for victory, and doing it over every time he didn't like the result. The most forbidden action tarot card reading is try reading the same thing twice. It is desecration of the result of the fortune telling, and also desecrates the existence higher than humans who deliver signs to their tarot cards. However, Kinzo knew the reason the tarot cards shouldn't be used twice was that, since it was nothing more than a random number generator, if naturally they read them twice, a different result would appear. Therefore, reading twice is only forbidden to preserve the mystique of the tarot cards' results. However, that didn't mean Kinzo didn't take the tarot card reading seriously. His interpretation of tarot card reading was done in a completely different way. That would speed the reading over and over until he reached the result most favorable to him, a slight amount of compromise. It would depend on how he defined the most favorable result to him. But if he demanded the best result in a strict sense, it would be the same as simple roulette luck, where he sought an arithmetic miracle. However, to Kinzo, who made miracles and numbers the basis of his magical power, the hero would become much like a magical ritual. In other words, until the result he desired to appear perfectly, he would repeat the tarot cards readings over and over, turning his labor, conviction, and feelings of heart into a prayer. So that when it reached 7, the result would be sublimated. This was Kinzo's personal magical interpretation. Therefore, even though the tarot cards Kinzo used were exactly the same generally used tarot cards, the way they were used was completely different. Tonight, it refuses to go my way. Kinzo stopped to stand for a second. It seemed the result he was expecting hadn't shown up. On the contrary, many bad cards that shouldn't appear often were appearing repeatedly. It didn't interfere with the miracle Kinzo wished for. Is that how it is? It seemed like Kinzo had taken some sign from this abnormal course of events. But judging by the unlucky cards scattered over the desk, it was difficult to imagine the sign had been a good one. Meanwhile, looking to close his eyes slightly, pondering something. Then, as though in a world, he made his mind up about something, took a telephone receiver and dialed. It is I! Is Genji there? It is urgent! Huh. From the main entrance, Shannon was cooling her flushed face in the frigid air. She had thought that George's proposal would surely come sometime. It wasn't as if her heart had been unprepared, and she had nodded as an answer. Had she been reckless because of her youth? Should he thought about her future more seriously? Sounds so boring that he might have thought of her as a cheap girl because of her immediate reply. Perhaps at least holding off until tomorrow morning would have given the impression of thinking more seriously. Now that she already received the ring from George, Anne kept fidgeting in embarrassment, thinking that she should have done this, should have done that. As she did, she heard the son's footsteps coming towards her, splashing through puddles. She immediately chased away the emotion welling up inside her. Genji-sama? Canon too! I'm sorry for not coming back for a way, She grew stiff, thinking that she would surely be scolded for spending too much time in her secret lover's meeting with George. Shannon. Master told us to come to the study urgently. Let us hurry. Yes, certainly. What in the world? He said he had an ominous premonition. How selfish when he was the one who chose to start this ritual. We enter from the back so that Goda doesn't notice us. I heard footsteps. Yes. Nesan, take care. You're so noisy. Genji was exceptionally good at hiding his presence, like he was a cat. He was able to suddenly be there without anyone noticing and leave in the same way. Don't even know where to step into a puddle. The sound he would make would be far smaller than that of the rain hitting the puddles. Genji also had that ability. But in the first place, this is how servants were supposed to be, even going by the name of furniture. It's like how destined closets go unnoticed by members of family. Servants also treated being able to show up unobtrusively when they need to be their greatest virtue. In that sense, Shen's footsteps still strongly asserted themselves. She was also trying to hide her footsteps, but compared to Hana and Genji, well, you could say she was a little more lively. Eventually, they reached the back door, and the three of them entered the mansion. It wasn't quite the sense of smell, rather they felt it from the depths of their noses. And this hard-to-describe sensation, which might cause sixth sense, allowed them to perceive that something was different than usual.
Genji-sama.
Genji-sama? Yes, we must hurry. That perception caused them to feel that something tense was closing in on them. Realizing that, the three of them dashed up the stairs, aiming for Kinder's study, still hiding their footsteps. When they dashed up the stairs, the sweet poison particular to Kinder's study reached their noses. Oh, what is it, Genji-sama? The barrier is dead. Huh? Ah! After hearing Can, she looked at the door to the study. The scoring pattern was engraved on the doorknob. A powerful magic repellent. The final barrier, which dreaded Kinzo himself, had been broken. Of course, there's no change to the doorknob that the eye could see. However, those who could understand things that people couldn't perceive were able to recognize the dramatic change. My lord. My lord. It is Genji. Please open this door. Danny calling him this way after knocking several times, so there's no answer from the study.
シャノン、背中を守れ。
John, protect our backs.
カノン、
Cannon, search inside the room.
はい。
Yes. Cannon put his ear against the door, searching for the presence inside the room. Let me study. Break the backs of the other two who are watching the door. Shannon faced the other way, with her back to them, prepare for the unexpected.
親方様は
The master's
いら
here,
っ
I
しゃる
believe.
はずです。ですが、静かすぎます。
However, it is too quiet.
ご無事だということか。
Then is he safe?
いいえ、
No.
静かがすぎます。
まさか、
It couldn't be.
親方様、
My lord,
扉を失礼さ
news
せてい
us
ただ
about
き
this
ます。
door. Genji pulled a gold key out of his pocket. It was the only key to the site that exists other than the one that Kenzo held. He stuck in the keyhole and turned it heavily. At a glance, it would have indicated that it was a really strong lock. However, the fact that the barrier had been destroyed meant that this door had long been wide open for anyone with magical power. The lock made a heavy sound, indicating the door had been opened to humans as well.
失礼いたします。
Excuse me. As Genji respectfully bowed his head, and Canon's sense of tension grew tighter, and Shannon acted nervously, they entered the study. They may discover Kenzo's figure. The sitting reception sofa so that his back faced them. Genji noticed the person sitting from him and again bowed deeply. Cannon also noticed that person, and he didn't bow his head. He went in front of Shannon and spread both arms, blocking the way to her. Without even seeing that person's face, Shannon already had a good idea who it was.
お越しでございましたか。
So you have come,
ベアトリーチェ様。
Beatrice-sama.
源氏か。
Genji, is it?
なかなかに
You
早い。
came very quickly.
やはり家具は
Yes, it is Peru and furniture
主
answers
の
his
呼びか
master's
けに
cause
素早く
quickly.
答える方が良い。こやつとは大違いだ。
Very different from this person.
ロノエ様
So,
お越し
Ono
でした。
Sama has come as well. Genji directed his greeting towards the thin darkness behind and to the right of Beatrice, where nothing appeared to be. Even Cannon and Shannon couldn't have imagined someone would be there. However, the darkness answered immediately and praised Genji's eyesight.
相変わらずさすがです。
As usual, you don't disappoint.
だいぶの久しぶりになりますね。
It has been quite some time.
それにしても老けましたね。
Dear me, you have gotten old, haven't
それ
you?
だけの弱いを
Have you really reached that age?
充実した日々を過ごしております。
I have lived a full life.
ロノエ様に
Here's that your life is going to be more fulfilled.
ますます充実された
Ronove様.
お見受けいたします。
ええ、
Yes.
おかげさまです。
Thank you.
そして
And Shannon,
久しぶり
it's
で
been a
す
long
ね
time since I last saw you as well.
君は随分と
You
美
have
しくな
grown
った。
quite beautiful.
そして随分と強くな
And
っ
it
たよう
seems
です
you
ね
have grown quite strong.
良いことです。
It is good to see.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
姉さん、
Nissan, who in the
あいつは
world?
一体
カノン君とは会うのは初めてになりますね。
This will be the first time I have met you, Cannon-kun.
私はベアトリーチェ様の家具頭を任されております。
I have been entrusted with the position of Beatrice's Sama's head furniture. My name is Thronove.
源氏さんの古い
I'm an old
馴染み
friend
です
of Genji-san's.
あなたと同じ。
I'm also furniture,
私も
just
家具
like
です。
you.
使える主は異なりますが、
Although the master I serve is different. How attention didn't disappear from Cannon's expression the slightest. Serving under a different master, furniture can become kind, brutal, or anything else as desired. If he got his own furniture, serving the hated Beatrice, and surely he was a despicable being as well. It seems that I'm completely despised. It's as though you hate everything to do with me. Beatrice openly sneered at Cannon's hate-filled face. Then Cannon finally observed. Beatrice and Kinjo were enjoying a chess game, sitting and facing reception sofas. Kinjo hadn't even quivered. Yeah, is he dead or alive? I'm assuming he's dead right now. He was holding his head with both hands, his eyes closed, as he contemplated his next move. Hey, is he breathing? You should be able to tell. No, was he in anguish?
Oyakata-sama.
My lord. I have told Kinzo two things. There's good news and bad news. The good news was that he would have the fortune to reunite with me before the bridge show even ends. The bad news was that Kinzo was selected for the very first sacrifice of the ceremony. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Because it truly was decided by the fickle roulette. Liar! You just take pleasure in killing people.
Yoshite, Kanon-kun.
Stop it, Kanon-kun. So, Kinzo? Isn't it about time you decided to accept your loss? By this, our long-lasting contest is resolved, right? At a glance, you couldn't tell the current situation on that chaotic chessboard. Our German king was anguished and Beatrice's malicious relaxedness. It looked as though it was already decided. Hey! It is unavoidable?
Is this also not entertainment?
It is to me too. Completing my contest with you may bring the flood of emotions, but has already surpassed love and hate. It was fun. Several decades that were not boring. Beatrice's Vancer Queen made her final move, and was thus decided. Checkmate. This is the final tribute from me to you. Without reserve, sleep. Kinzo suddenly stood up and laughed like an opera singer facing a full crowd and spreading his arms, as though he succeeded in a century-long plan. Oh! Oh, fuck! Not what I was expecting. That laugh spat crimson. Crimson flames poured out from inside him, spitting out even out of his mouth, ears, and nose, and all at once his body was wrapped in hellfire. But Kinzo kept laughing. The more he laughed, the more the hellfire spewed from his entire body and began to char him. Those flames gave a brilliant light, which dazzlingly shone on the various magic tools throughout the room, and made the distorted shadows dance across the walls. Those shadows looked like dead in hell and ecstasy over Kinzo as he burned. And for one who made a contract with a witch and who had reached the end of that contract, it was an extremely fitting end. After howling and laughing in the roaring flames for some time, Kinzo flopped to the ground as he was a puppet whose strings had been cut. The incredible blazing flames appeared as though they had burned up everything there was to burn. Afterwards, although it was less of a festering and burnt body that would make you want to avert your eyes. Horrible. You should talk. Even though you think that was a fitting way for him to die.
なぜお前が姿を現している？
Why have you shown yourself?
僕たちに
Get some
何か
business
用だ
with
と
me?
でも言うのか？
よしてカノン君。
Stop it, Canon-kun.
ベアトリーチェ
You
様
must stop from Beatrice-sama.
すっかり怯えさせ
It
てしまいま
appears that
し
you
た
have completely terrified them.
わらわはつくづく
It seems I just can't get along with Canon.
そう嫌いで
A
もない
pity, I must say I quite like him myself. He just not broadly or perhaps wickedly. Canon violently avoided his gaze, obviously disturbed. What? His reaction was so different from what he had obviously intended that made the witch and her butler laugh.
カノン、
Gun,
ベアトリーチェ
you
様
stand in
の
the
御
presence
前
of
である
Beatrice-sama.
言葉遣い
Carefully
に気をつ
consider
け
your
なさい
manner of speech.
ああ構わぬぞ源氏
Oh, there is no problem, Genji.
好きに言わせてやれ
Let him say as he likes.
わらわは寛大である
I am gracious.
何が寛大だ？
How are you gracious?
わらわは者にはいつだって
I'm always gracious to those who are about to
寛大である
die. Canon was brought to some realization by that creepy laughter. Beatrice's reason for being here was not just to take Kinzo's life. First Riley cried 6 sacrifices. Kinzo alone wasn't nearly enough. And they had just nonchalantly come to this place.
安心せよカノン
Don't worry, Canon.
そなたら
You
が
won't be
ここに
selected as
訪れ
sacrifices because you
たから
came here.
生贄に選ばれるのではない生贄に選ばれているからこそ
It's because you're selected
ここ
sacrifice and you
に
were
呼ば
called
れているん
here.
じゃないか
なんだと？
What? They instinctively figured it out immediately. 6 hours required for the first twilight. After Kinzo, how many more would you need to add to up to 6? This mentioned the number 5 instantly made them think of the number of servants here.
それがお望みですか
Is that what you desire?
感謝する
Thank me, furniture.
そなたたち
Your days of suffering have tonight finally come
こ
to
の
an end.
ようやく終わりをそれを告げに訪れたわら
You
わ
should
に
thank me
感
as I
謝
have
せ
come
よ
to tell you this.
かしこまりました
Certainly,
それを
if that is what you desire.
源氏様。
Genji-sama. Genji had agreed to the witch's heartless announcement in his usual manner, without raising an eyebrow.
親方様亡き後はベアトリー
After
チェ
the
様が我ら
master's
の
death,
主
Beatrice-sama is our master.
その求めに
Answering your demand is our final duty.
我らの最後の務めだシャノ
Shannon,
カノ
Canon,
今日ま
you
で
have done well serving until today.
その労苦も
That hard work is now over.
源氏はさすがですね
As expected of you, Genji.
同じ家具と
As
して
fellow furniture, I think honorably of you.
シャノ
Shannon,
異論はな
do
い
you have any objections?
はい
No.
ジョージ様から
I heard that George-sama gave you a ring.
それでもな
Even so, you have no
未練はない
regrets.
か
はい家具の耳過ぎた
No, that blessing was more than furniture deserves.
指輪を頂戴しただ
This
けで
receiving ring has already fulfilled my
私の思
feelings.
いはすでに達せられております
She had not received had not reached as high of a physical state of mind as Genji. There were probably really regrets within her heart. She probably wanted to spend a little more time warm with the person of her thoughts, George. But she released herself from that. She took a single deep breath, and from that point on, the expression she wore was blank.
それでよい。
Very good.
シャノンがそこまでの落ち着きを得るとは。
I am a little surprised that you even calm yourself this much,
あ
Shannon.
なたも家具と
Seems
し
you
て
have also come to terms with things as furniture.
惚れた男と夜も共にできず
Won't you at least shed some bitter tears for not being able to spend a night with the man you love?
退屈な
What a boring woman.
ベアトリーチェ様ごときにこの気持ちはわかりません。
This feeling cannot be understood by the likes of you, Beatrice-sama.
私たちの命をご
Desire
承
our
認
lives, please accept them.
どうぞお受け取りください。私たちは慎んで
We will
その
solemnly
お
carry
務
out
めを
that
全う
duty.
します。
それで
Good.
よくぞ言った。
ベアトリーチェ様
Just the type of person Beatrice-sama is bad with.
最近こやつめはだいぶ達観しよった
Recently, this one has become quite detached.
どうも前
Think that
回
I
に
tortured
す
too
ぎ
much
た
last time.
それを言ったらバトラもか
Saying which, did I do the same to Balor? Huh. Do I create my own enemies, possibly? No, that's ridiculous. That's no good, no goddamn good at all.
わらわはまだぬ
Am
る
I still soft?
それとも追い詰め方が下手なのか
Or is my soft-coring them lacking?
いずれにせよ面白みのない
In any case, she's just no fun.
しかしお前は
However, it seems that you
ま
wish
だ
to
わらを楽し
entertain
ませ
me.
てくれそうだな
Right.
カノン
Canon?
カノン君
Ken-kun? Merely the two had attained a philosophical state of mind. There was painful anguish on Canon's face. Ken was still far too young to accept his demise without regrets. After being told of it by a suddenly appearing witch.
カノン
Canon.
わらわは
I
退屈
detest
を
boredom
何よ
more
り
than anything.
そしてお前を
And
除
it
く
isn't interesting
二人
that these other
が
two have
素直
finally
に死を
accepted
受け入れ
their
るもの
death.
で面白くないだからそな
So
た
I don't want you to betray my
裏切
expectations.
らないでもらいたいものだ
僕を慰み者にしようという
Are you trying to make me your plaything? Can't realize that he was being provoked. However, no matter how much anger spurred him on, his opponent was a witch. He was furniture. Had no chance of victory from the beginning. The witch was expecting that he would struggle in vain and right the round, and was looking forward to it. The thing about that was frustrating enough to get his blood boiling. It was disappointing the witch by refusing to risk like the other two. The only way he could strike back at her?
煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファ
Otis of the Seven Sisters of Purgatory,
ー
Lucifer,
いでよ
arise.
傲慢のルシファーここにカノン
Canon.
家具に
It
魔
would
女
be
と
too cruel to
戦え
force
という
furniture
の
to
も
fight a
酷な
witch.
話よそなたがいくら怒
No
り
matter how
に
much
駆ら
anger
れ
spurs you
よう
on, you could hardly hold a
と
hope in about it. You have no chance of
希
winning.
望も持てまい無論勝ち目のない戦いではわらわも大
Of course, a battle without a chance of success would be boring for me as well.
ならば
So, furniture against furniture.
家具同士で決着をつけてはどうか。
Why not resolve it in a battle between furniture?
それならば勝て
That
る
should
希
be enough to
望
allow
も
you
持て
some
る
hope of
であろう。
victory, right? Hmm.
恐れながら
With
ベ
all
アト
due
リーチェ
respect,
様、
Beatrice-sama,
私がそのような出来損ないの家具に劣るようなことがありましょうか？
is it truly possible that I could yield to this good-for-nothing furniture?
こんな可愛い子に私が
As if
毎
this
日
cute
に
kid would
負
have
ける
any
よう
chance in
な
hell
ことな
against me.
ど。
我が家具煉獄の七杭を打ち破ってみせよ。
Show me that you can defeat my furniture of the 7 stakes of
見
purgatory.
事打ち破って
You
み
must
せ
come
た
out
な
of the,
そ
out the
う
animal
だ
victor.
な。
Let's see.
13人の生贄を
Whether
逃
you
れ
have
る
free
こと
choice of
の
the
で
5
きる
people who
5
escape
人。
becoming one of the 13
そなたに自
sacrifices.
由に決めさせてやろう。そなたの推
I will
薦する
unconditionally
5
welcome the
人。
5 people you
我ら
recommend
は
into the
無
Golden
条件
Land.
にて黄金鏡に迎え入れる。それなら
How
ばど
about
うだ。
that? I understood that he was being provoked. However, the witch's condition was very tempting. The ritual the witch and the rest were trying to carry out was, at this point, not something that Canon cared about in the slightest. On the contrary, it was much more important for him to survive, be invited to the Golden Land, and have his wish granted by Beatrice there.
そなたは家具は嫌だと泣いたな。
You cried that you'd had enough of being furniture, right?
そなたの
I
望
shall
み
grant your
叶え
desire.
てやろうぞ。枕を濡らしてまで望んだ人間
I shall
の
give you that
体
human
を
body
与え
which
て
you
やろ
wanted so
う。
much that you cried yourself to sleep.
どうだ。
What do you say?
そうすれば
Then you could be together with Jessica, right?
おお、ちょうどよい。
Oh, just perfect!
黄金鏡へ招ける
You may
5人
include Jessica yourself in the fight you recommend for invitation to the Golden Land.
自分だけが幸せになることに抵抗があるならば
If you have some hesitation toward making only yourself happy,
さらにシャノンとその思
then
い
you
人
could
であ
add
る
Shannon
ジ
and her loved
ョ
one
ージを
George as
加え
well.
れば
Weird.
義理があるならばさらに源氏も加えればよい。
Worry about duty, then you can also add Genji.
おお、
Oh,
これで
and
5
that's 5 people.
人十分ではないか。カノン
Just enough room, Cannon.
これだけの
With this much of a reward.
そなたはわらわを退屈
You
させ
won't
は
let me
しな
get
いよ
bored,
な。
will you?
どうせ戯れよ。
She's just playing with you.
耳を貸す
Just
必
tell me
要
to
は
listen
ない。
to her.
僕は嫌だ。
I'm sick of this.
姉さん
Is this
は
really
そ
what
れ
you
でいいの？
want, Nissan? You just couldn't hide her evil smile at those words.
僕は嫌だ。
I'm sick of this.
幸せ
I
にな
want to
り
be
たい。
happy.
家具なんてもう
Not
嫌
enough
だ
of。being furniture.
人間に
I
なっ
want to
て
become human and have
普
normal
通の
love.
恋がしたい。僕も姉さんのように
I want you to know that the ocean's
海
blue,
が青いって
like
ことを
you.
知りたいんだ。
若いですね。
How young.
羨ましい。
I'm jealous.
だから若者は好きなのだ。
That's why I like the young ones.
源氏、シャノンは下がれ。
Genji, Shannon, stay back.
カノン、ルシファーは前へ。
Cannon, Lucifer, forward.
仰せのままに。
As you command.
気に入らないわ。
I don't like it.
ベアトリーチェ
You
様
know
は
you
無理
can't win against Beatrice-sama.
私にだったら
But
勝て
you
る
look
か
down
も
on
し
me
れ
as though
ない
you
と
might be
い
able to
う
win
見
against
下し
me.
が最高に気に入
I
らないわ。
really don't like that. That was probably humiliating to Lucifer. At the same time, she's also happy she's lucky to have this lovely prey all to herself.
来い。魔女
Come,
の家具。
furniture of the witch.
いつまでも僕を
Nothing you can
見
look
くびる
down
こと
on
が
me
できると
forever.
思うな。
Come now, battler.
楽しい見
It's
せ
time for
物の
another
時間
fun
であるぞ
show.
くそ。
Damn!
またおかしなこと
It's turning something ridiculous again.
魔法バトルなんて認めてたまるかよ。
I can't ever accept it's a magic battle.
ほらほら目をつむらずに
Look,
ちゃん
look,
と見ろ
don't turn your eyes
よ
away. Look at it.
ほらほら
Look, look,
ほら
look.
ほら魔法だよ
It's
家具だ
magic,
よ
it's furniture.
そなた
No matter how much you try to deny me in
どんな
magic.
魔法の存在を否定しようともほら
Look,
ほら
look, look,
ほら
look,
ほら
look,
ほらほらこうして目の前で
Oh, this
カキンカ
guan,
キンやら
guan,
れちゃ
kashing, kashing.
台無し
Right
だ
in front of your
な
eyes. It was all for nothing, right?
ほらほら
Look, look, look.
もう思考なんて
Stop thinking
止め
already.
ちまえよ魔
I told you
法はあ
magic
るんだっ
exists.
てこれはファンタジー
I
なんだ
told you this is
って
fantasy.
目を閉じるな
Don't
よ
close your eyes.
しっかり見ろよ
Look closely.
ほらほ
Look,
ら
look,
ほら
look,
ほら
look.
畜生。
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
魔女を認め
I
な
want
い。
to accept witches, I want to accept
魔法を
magic.
認めない。でも。
But if it's as obvious as what am I meant to say?
なんだっていやいいんだ。くそくそくそくそ。
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
ほら目を背
Come
け
now,
るな
don't
よ
look away.
しっかり
Look
見ろ
closely,
よ
alright.
魔法はあるんだよ
Magic exists, it's
ファンタジ
fancy.
ーなん
Stop
だ
playing
よ
detective.
推理ごっことかやめちまえよ知ってんだよ
I know all about it.
本当は
The
苦
truth
手
is,
な
you're
んだ
awful
ろ
at thinking about things, right?
やめちまえ
Just
やめち
stop,
ま
just
え
stop.
ほらほら
Look, look,
どうせ
obviously
ファンタジ
fantasy,
ーどうせ
obviously
ファンタジ
fantasy.
うるせえうるせえうるせえ。
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
俺に
Don't
話
talk
し
to
かけるん
me!
じゃね
こいつ意地になって
This guy's got an obstinate.
私になら
Get
勝
down on
て
the
るな
ground
ら
right
思
now
い
and
上がり
apologize
を
for being
した
so
こと
conceited that you thought
今すぐ
you
床
could
に這い
at
つくばっ
least
て
beat
謝
me.
ってごらんなさいそうしたら特別に
If
許
you
し
do,
てあ
I'll
げて
spare
もい
you,
いわ
alright?
よ生きながら
I'll
生
spare
皮
you
を
having
剥
your
がし
skin ripped off while you're still alive.
絶命するまで全身を
And
鞭
that's
打
all of
って
your
のたう
body
ち
as you
回
squirm
す
until you die.
特別に許してあげてもいいわよ可愛い子なんだから
You're a cute
謝っ
kid,
ちゃいなさいよ
so apologize.
そうしたらあなただけは最高に素敵な気分の中
If you do, you can spend your last moments in blissful, wonderful ecstasy as I gently, gently finish you off.
黙れ魔女の家具。
Be silent, furniture of the witch.
お前と
I have no
問答す
intention
る
of
つもり
speaking
はな
with
い。
you.
私なんか
So do you say think nothing of me, do you?
気に入らないわ
I don't like it. That disrespectful gaze of yours.
本当に気
I
に入らない
really
わ
don't like it.
は
カノン君。
Canon-kun.
あやつサタンの時よりも筋がいいではないか。
Isn't he stronger than he was against Satan?
だから人間は恐ろ
That
しい。
is why humans are so frightening.
たまに魔女にまでなり、
Sometimes they even become witches and treat demons as butlers.
わらわはどちらを応援すれば
So,
よい
which should I
という
cheer on?
こいつ私と互角に渡り合うというの？
Are you saying that this guy's on par with me?
僕を見くびるな。
Don't look down on
お
me.
前にそ
As
の
long as
思
you
い
have
が
that
あ
pride,
る
you can never win against me.
僕には決して勝てない。
私がこの煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファーを指して
You speak of Lucifer, the eldest of the seven sisters of purgatory, and say that I can never win. How conceited!
思い上がりが！
What? Ken was just trying to stay alive and had the strongest desire to become human. The Lucifer didn't feel anything stronger than a slight desire to play. That reached its inevitable result. The ability to yield such a result is the power of humans. The power of the heart.
これまでだ。
That's as far as you
お
go.
前は僕
You can never win against me.
決して勝てない。
A glowing red trail extended straight out from Cannon's arm, pointing at Lucifer's throat just beneath the tip of her chin.
何よこれ？
What? Oh, what is
この
this?
私がこんなの何かの間違いよ！
How could I? There must be some mistake. She ground her teeth in irritation and tried to deny the reality right before her eyes. But no matter how much she believed in her own superiority, it didn't change the facts right before her eyes.
ほう
Oh.
やるな
Well done, Cannon.
見事
Wonderful, you haven't made me
わらわを
bored.
退屈させなかった。それに比べわらわの家具のなんと情けないことか。
Wonder, pitiful my furniture is in comparison.
ルシファ
Lucifer,
ー、お嬢様を
you are
退屈させてい
boring
ま
my
す
lady.
やはりあなたには荷が勝ちすぎた相手でしたか。
Was this opponent too much for you to handle?
七杭の長女。
I'm disappointed, eldest of the seven states. That would have seemed like nothing more than a simple rebuke to an outsider. However, furniture serving the witch knew what kind of severe treatment was promised for that rebuke. And understood what had been left unsaid.
この出来損ない
You good-for-nothing furniture! She howled. Banning her last bit of pride, she made her body explode, exposing her true form. That form was a demon snake which bounced to deflect off the walls all over the room.
よくも私にここまで恥をかか
How
せた
could
な
you shame me so much?
殺す
How kill you?
このぬるまが
You slowpoke!
私の
Even though you can't follow my movements anymore.
もう遊ばない
I won't play around anymore. I'm seriously mad. I'll pierce your heart in one
心臓
blow.
を一撃で貫いてやるよぶっすりざっくり
I'll plow
貫い
right
て
through and make a fountain of bright red blood reach the
天
ceiling.
井にまで届かせてやるよ死ね
Shiner!
カノン君
Cannon-kun! With the speed exceeding even the limits that the human eye could follow, Lucifer went wild and flew at Cannon's heart. Lucifer Gumma, the sweet taste you can feel is definitely Cannon's blood. There's a great notice. Shan pierced Cannon's heart. Oh.
This is why humans are frightening.
紅茶はいかがですかな?
Would you like some black tea?
今はよい。
I am fine for now.
紅茶もいらぬほどに
It's so interesting I don't need black tea.
カノ君
Cannon-kun. So arrogant. That is why you can't win against me. The floor was stained with dripping blood. It really was Cannon's blood, but it wasn't flowing out of his chest. Cannon sacrificed his own left hand to protect his heart. Lucifer was arrogant. Even though she had been given a time to realize that this was an opponent capable of cornering her, even so in her pride she had believed he was a worthless opponent. She had gotten careless. So she had just announced she had aimed for his chest, trying to pierce his heart. If she was arrogant, she hadn't even thought about aiming for somewhere other than the place she had announced. No, maybe I should have thought about it a little. However, her pride would not allow her to aim for a different spot. Because she was Lucifer the Proud. Cannon, withstanding the pain, grasped the demon's stake-saying demon in his left hand, strongly with his right. And pulled it out. Down breaking bones, even more blood dripping could be heard. Chen instinctively averted her eyes. There was an air hole in the back of the pierced hand so big you could clearly see through to the other side. Cannon's face was filled with agony, but in this very moment, he had won without a doubt. Didn't say he was gripping with his right hand turned back to Lucifer again. Cannon was now gripping exactly where her neck was. I win. Beatrice! Cannon didn't hold back at all with his hand gripping Lucifer's throat. She had challenged him again after their fight had already been decided, and had no obligation to be considerate. Doing so, Cannon released the witch's furniture. Was it his naive humanism, his pity for another piece of furniture, or finally showed respect to the witch? In any case, when she was relieved, Lucifer fell face down to the ground, and made it as if to vomit, moaning over the pain in her throat.
Spectacular Cannon.
あなたの奮闘により金蔵の研究の正しさが一つ実証され
Your
まし
great
た
efforts have gone some way in proving Kinzo's research correct.
Ronove was clapping his hands. The cannon who had achieved a difficult victory, incurring a wound on his left hand that couldn't be closed, that applause seemed nothing but shallow.
人の心
Oh,
はあ
boss,
ら
was
ゆ
there
る
anything
可
in her
能
heart?
性
Was
を
it?
秘めるか。いやはやこ
My,
れだから
my,
人
this is
間は
why
恐ろ
humans
し
are
い。
frightening.
あっぱれであるぞカノン。
Well done, Cannon.
そなたは勝利。
You are victorious.
見事だ。
Spectacular. uh,
大丈夫
are you okay?
カノン君
Cannon-kun. Shan ran up to him and wrapped a handkerchief around his left hand, which was still spraying blood.
見事であるぞカノン。
That was spectacular, Cannon.
実に見事だ。
Truly spectacular.
わらわも少しは番狂わせを期待した。
I was also slightly hoping for an upset.
それを裏
A truly
切らぬ
wonderful yours turned not to
そ
let
な
me
たは
down.
誠に素晴らしき家具であるぞ。見直した。
I think better of you now.
正直見
I
直した。
honestly think better of you now. You
約
You
束
better
を
not
忘れては
forgotten
い
our
ないだろうな
promise,
ベアトリーチェ
Beatrice.
もちろん
Of
忘
course,
れて
I have
は
not
おらぬ
forgotten.
魔女も悪魔も
Witches and demons
非
are
道では
adamantly unjust.
だがしかし
However, we are much more noble than humans when it comes to our
人間など
contracts.
及ばぬほどに高潔だ。わらわは保護にはせず、
I will not go back on my word.
そなたが勝
I
利したら
guarantee that if you won,
13
I
人
will
の
give you the
生
right to
贄を
decide the
逃
5 people
れる
who
ことがで
escape
きる
becoming 13
自由
sacrifices.
に
ベアトリーチェ様
Beatrice-sama,
私はまだ
I haven't
破れた
met
わけでは
Beatrice throwed her pipe, and heaven and earth turned over just for Lucifer. The horribly natural result of she fell onto the ceiling. The ceiling doesn't seem that high to people standing on the floor, but people who fall on it upside down and head first surely don't feel the same way. My lady,
さすがに
isn't this a little much?
それもそうである
That may be
な。
so.
許してやる
I
か。
suppose I will forgive her. Beatrice spun her pipe again. When she did, the magic then affecting Lucifer was released. So, as a horribly natural result, this time with extreme legitimacy, she fell back onto the floor.
ベアトリーチェ様お許しを
Beatrice-sama, forgive me.
何を怯えて
What are you afraid of?
わらはも
I've
は
already
や
forgiven
許
you,
した
haven't I?
さてカノン
So, Canon, shall we continue?
何をだ
Continue what?
まさか
You aren't saying that you want me to finish her, are
彼
you?
女にとどめを刺せとでも言うつもりなのか
ああ違う違う
No, no.
まだ
It
終
isn't
わっ
over
ちゃいない
yet,
だろうが
right?
何をだ
What is it? What is it?
はぐらかすな
Stop dodging the question.
わらわは確かにそなた
I
と
did
約束
promise
し
you,
たぜ
didn't I?
わらわの
You can see my furniture of the 7 different states of purgatory, right?
さあさあおいでな
Come,
さい
arise,
煉獄の
7 states of purgatory!
不甲斐なき
The
長
6
女の
younger sisters of
6
the
人の
worthless
妹
elder
たち
sister! The shrill laughing voices there split, and gold sprayed everywhere as the remaining 6 of the 7 stakes of purgatory showed themselves. All the 7 sisters of purgatory, only one of which Ken had been able to defeat by sacrificing his left arm, were gathered. By now, Ken had regretted his thoughtlessness in accepting the witch's challenge. It had been foolish to assume that a game with a witch could be an even footing. Lame-o! Oni-sama, why are you crawling on the floor? You people. Yeah.
だからお姉様はダメなのよ
See, this is why One-sama's useless.
少女を偉そうに
Even
や
though
め
she
る
acts like she's so great as the older sister, that's just on the outside.
まったく
Yeah, seriously.
ルシファーお姉様一人の集体が私たちへの評価を下げるのよ
Your disgraceful behavior will damage others' opinions about us.
恥を知りなさいな
No, your shame, you novice. Waka!
カロンくんすごいすごい
Kennen-kun, awesome,
で
awesome.
もいい気にならないこ
Ah,
と
don't get
よ
cocky, okay?
ルシファーお姉様
Lucifer
なんて
One-sama
威
just
張ってるだけで姉妹の子じゃ大したこ
brag
と
all
な
the
いん
time.
だから
She's no big deal compared to the rest of us sisters.
だからルシファー姉は何もしなくていいといつも言っている
That's why I'm always saying Lucifer-ness shouldn't do
お
anything.
姉様は
It's
威張ってだけい
it's
れば
alright if she just brags all the time.
荒事はすべて
Because we
優秀
superior
な
ones
私た
always
ち
have
で
clean up the
片付ける
fighting
んだ
scenes.
お姉様どうす
What are
る
you going to do, One-sama?
私たち
We
はお姉
respect
様
your
のプライド
pride.
を尊重してそのボロボ
So
ロ
we
の
are planning
体
on
で
you challenge him
再び
again
挑
and
む
not
の
being
に
up
期
body
待
without
して
getting in the
手
way.
出しをしないつもりなんだけれどでも
But Ken-kun sure is strong, right?
今のお姉様じゃ
もうどうあがいても勝ち目はな
Right
い
now,
わ
no
よ
matter how much you struggle, there's no way you could win, right?
お前たち
You people!
やれやれ
My, you sisters are always so lively.
今は仲違いを
It's
してい
now
る
really the
場合
time for discord.
そなたらは7人揃ってこその
Being a seven person is what makes you the seven stakes of purgatory.
仲良く
Now play nice and execute the task I gave you.
遂行せよ迅速に
Swiftly, alright.
ねえルシファーお姉様
Come on, Lucifer One-sama.
私たち
You wanna borrow the
妹の
power of your
力
little
に借りたいの
sisters?
言ってよ
Say it, okay?
お姉様の口
You
から
wanna hear you guys
助
help
けを
from your
求
own
める言
mouth?
葉が聞きたいの私はこれ以上苦労
You
する
plan
気
to
か
mock me even more.
愚かで
I, the foolish,
気弱で
weak,
見苦しくて
ugly,
情けない
shameful.
この長女のルシファーをねえ聞かせてよ
Come on, let's hear it.
それを聞かせてくれ
If you
た
let
ら
us
助
hear
け
that,
て
we'll save you.
それでいいわよね
That's a deal, right?
みんな
Everyone?
お前たちおのれ
You bitches! The seven sisters of purgatory taunted their elder sister, calling her worthless, verbally abusing her. Even again, had been fighting her for his life until a second ago, couldn't bear to look straight at it.
私がそのような
As if I could say
口にでき
something
るも
like
のか
that.
早くせよ
Do it quickly.
どうせお前
I
一
was
人で
getting
は
away
拉
with
致
you
がわか
alone.
るわ早く7姉妹にてカノンを撃て
Hurry up and slay Ken at the Seven Sisters.
そら
Oh, what could be wrong, Lucifer?
お嬢さん
It is an order from my lady, you know.
ひどい
How cruel. Lucifer ground her teeth over and over and hurled curses at her sisters. Then, as if she trembled all over, she answered her sister's request.
愚かで
I, the foolish,
ひ弱で
weak,
見苦しく
ugly,
て
oh,
情けない
shameful, shameful, the sister Lucifer,
どうか
beg, Ooga. She was finally unable to endure saying those degrading words, and the girl bearing the name of Pride broke down crying. However, the seven sisters kept giggling cold-heartedly. Hey! Don't try to trick us by crying!
まだいいっつって
I haven't finished saying it!
もう十分だろう
That should be enough.
さあ姉
Come,
妹たち
sisters, let's display our
我らの
power.
力を見せてやろう
私は全部聞かなきゃ満足しないわ
Don't
よ
be satisfied till I hear the whole thing, you know.
ほらほらお
Come
姉
on,
様
come on, One-sama.
続けてよ
Keep going.
もう十分よ
That's enough.
さあ
Come on, the shame has been brought upon all of us sisters.
生かして返し
We
は
won't
しない
let them
わよ
return alive.
さて
Alright, how should you play with this pitiful furniture?
素敵な提案はある
Anyone for suggestions?
はい
Mimi?
ベルゼは
Bezo thinks the seven of us should get along and split Kevin up between us.
良い提案だな
Good plan.
それでなら
That way all the sisters can
姉
get
妹
along.
でみんな仲良しだ
なら私頭部ね
Then I'll take the head. Oh, you can have the limbs.
やだやだダメ
No, no, no! I get the head!
そんな約束意味があるわけ
No, there's no way there will be any meaning to promises like that.
早い者勝ちに
It's
決まっ
obviously
て
gonna be the
るわ
first one there wins. Ken, couldn't you get a session how you'd like to be killed? Just tell us, alright? We send kisses and kill you anyway in an awesome way. Damn. You saved me so much! Even slicing you 8 pieces won't be enough? I'll slice you into 100 pieces! Here we go! Some of them burst at once, and no desire to play or boast. Deciding they generally follow their master's orders. Blade cannon swiftly. The Simpsons jumped around the room faster than I could see, deciding how they would kill Cannon. They tortured Cannon with their cruel giggles, sometimes taking a close pass at him. They kept scraping his arms, shoulders, and cheeks, carving red lines in his body. I don't know. He kind of fucking weird. At that time, Shan dashed up behind him, holding onto him so that she blocked the way to his body at least a little. Taking time, Red Cylinder wrapped around the two of them like a beam of light sent from heaven. And Cylinder repelled the evil one to torment Cannon. What? That's cheating! There's nothing to do with you! Oh, I know what this is. She must want to play with us. Yeah. Then I'll take her. Aw, mine. Beatrice-sama, may we have Shannon as our prey? I don't mind. Do as you like. Seems Cannon alone won't be enough to satisfy your gluttony. I am so very grateful. Come, I'll make you regret coming out uninvited. I'll turn you scrubs and meat so sure that you can't even tell who's who. Mix you and mix you and mince you to hamburgers. Idiot, bring that berry comes first. Do your job before you start worrying about food. As a horribly natural first action, the Seven Sisters began to destroy the barrier Shannon created. Shannon's barrier stone was extremely strong. There was enough power to impress even Beatrice. It was strong enough that the frail furniture would turn to dust just by touching it. And it was firm like a tree with deep roots. No matter how big a tree gets, it will eventually surrender to a saw or a hatchet. For the Seven Sisters, chopping down Shannon's barrier while it was a pain was not impossible. Sound like beetles jumping around, grew more fierce and filled with the room. The cub suddenly rode away that red berry as though with a hatchet or a saw. No, a chainsaw by now. How foolish. You must have known that your berry can fully protect you from these ghosts. Why? Because I can't just let it happen. Chen spoke back resolutely as she covered Ken, who was already spent of all his energy and sprawled on the floor. If you hadn't barked and invited, I would have given you a sleep like death. Why have you doubly exposed yourself to the Seven Sisters? Oh, death is not equal, you know. You realize an intense death tortures you even after you die. Go ahead, Do as you like.
あなたが
Just like you do as you want. I've done as I wanted.
私もしたいことを好きにしたまでです。
どうにもそなたはこのところ面白みに欠けるな。
Somehow you seem like entertainment value recently, you know.
恋という
But the interesting part about love is during the time when it's uncertain whether or not you will achieve it.
達してしまった後の女はさながら産卵を終えた
After
鮭
achieving it, a
の
woman is like salmon who has finished laying its eggs.
そなたにはもう
I've already tired of you.
ありがとう。
Thank
魔
you.
女から聞け
The
る言
words I
葉
could
で
hear from which can make me happier.
最も嬉しい言葉です。
ならせめて最後に
Then, at least in the end, show me a way of dying that will please me greatly.
七姉妹よ聞こえたな。シャノンの殺し方
Show me the limits of
お
your
前
time
た
and
ち
the
の
way you
残
kill
虐の限りを
Shannon.
見せてみよ。
Shannon.
申し訳ございません。
My apologies.
やはり私には
At the end, I was aimed to match up to your greatness,
源氏様
Genji-sama.
のためには至れませんでした。
姉さんはバカだ。
You're an idiot,
僕
Nissan.
なんか放ってお
If
け
you
ば
just left me, then you might not have
姉
met
さん
this
もひどい
horrible.
目に遭うことは。
いいの。
No, it's alright.
ジョージ様に指輪をもらって
I was able to receive the ring from
女と
George-sama
して生きられ
and live
た。
as a woman.
あなたをかばって
I was able to take you and
女
live
と
as a
して生
sister.
きられた。私のせいは
This, my life is settled with no
これで
regrets.
未練なく全うした。
イライラするぜ。
You're pissing me off! That philosophical view is really irritating! Stop dying happily!
だから家
This is
具
why
な
your
んだよ。
furniture don't even smell like
お
a
前からは
human!
人間の匂いがしねえんだよ。わらわを見ろよ。
Look at me!
わらわこそ
I am a
人間だ
human!
ろうが。家具のくせにわらわよりも完
Don't
成さ
spout
れ
off
たかのよう
philosophical
な
stuff
達
like
観したかの
you're
ような
more
ことを
complete
言
than
うん
I
じゃ
am,
ね
you
え。
furniture!
醜い。
How ugly.
その未
Is
練
that
は
regret your true form?
あなたの正体なの。
未練じゃねえ。
It's not regret. This is called living. You received a ring, so it's alright if you die. What? Ah, I can't understand. It's not a clue, not a goddamn hole. Goddamn massage, goddamn shut, no goddamn good at all.
お嬢様。
My lady, I might suggest you're acting somewhat undignified.
うるさいわ家具が。
Shut up, furniture.
シャノン
Shannon, do you think I'll let you die easily?
思うなよ。舌を噛むなら今のうちだ。
Now it's time to bite your tongue.
哀れね。
How pitiful.
もしも
If
私
you
の
can see
目に
yourself
あなたの
reflected
そ
in
の
my
姿が映
eyes,
って、それ物が見
then
にく
shudder
さ
at
に
your own
おののく
ugliness.
といい。
安心しろよ。
Don't worry. I'll crush you, mush you, you mash you up, fuck you, you fucking ugly bitch while you're still alive!
潰してやるからよ。
At that time, Genji softly entered the red barrier. Maybe that barrier didn't block those without ill intent. Then Genji softly held Shen's from behind and covered her eyes with his right hand.
源氏様。
Genji-sama?
You have done enough now. Go to sleep before me.
はい。
Yes.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much, Genji-sama.
After that, Genji softly pressed his left hand against the area under her collarbone. As he did, from that area where that hand passed, a crimson stain gently spread out. When Genji removed his hand, bright red fresh blood oozed out of there. For just the very first instant, it appeared to be shaped like a crimson rose. When he removed the right hand that covered Shan's eyes, there was a peaceful expression on her face as though she was sleeping. She go softly, silently down, and slept. Her soul had already been sent to a world where the malicious witch and her furniture could never reach her, no matter how evilly they tortured her. Beatrice and the Seven Sisters were shocked by this scene. Only Ronove had a mysterious expression along with his smile. Then Genji leaned over Ken, who was crouching over on the floor. You did well. You too should sleep now. Yes. Just he had done with Shannon, after gently covering Ken's eyes with his hand, Genji gently covered the area around Ken's collarbone with his other hand. When that was removed with the lightness of a feather, there was a crimson rose shape. That rose shape created the current into the stain of red blood pouring out. What is that? What a boring person. The fun of a balloon of life is in poking it with a needle and making it forcibly explode. Spectacular, Genji. You truly are furniture. Thank you very much. Well then, Beatrice-sama, Ronove-sama. This as my final task, allow me to rest. You took what I was playing with. All that thrashing and nothing no one to do with them. I hope you're willing to take all of that instead. Beatrice faced him with an unsatisfied expression. But Ronove quickly spoke quietly to Genji with a soothing smile. You have worked hard. You are my greatest servant. You are my greatest servant? What? Oh, wait, what are you? Ronove snapped his fingers, as if Genji was a powder that had crumbled from its strings being cut. Suddenly and gently, he fell, sprawled on the floor into sleep that witches couldn't come back from. That was as filled with kindness as the sleep he had given Shannon Ken. What was that, Ronove? What a boring anticlimax. Are you not a powerful great witch, my lady? It is not like you to allow the blood to rush your head because of propagation for someone like Shannon. What was it that Beatrice didn't like? Did she want him to remove the thorn of Shannon's words? Renovate laughed lightly, as though lamenting the complexity of a human and female heart, and ordered the seven sisters to go. After all, there were still 2 sacrifices left for the first twilight. The seven sisters can talk to each other as they disappeared. Goto was doing the nighttime rounds. There had never been anything on Roken outside the Ushiromiya family. So any of the doors and windows were all closed and had no real purpose. However, ever since Nachi had scolded them by saying that this was careless, the nighttime rounds had become part of the servants' daily routines. The reason that Nachi had ordered this was the occasional disturbances of the witch. Everyone who visited this island knew about the legend of Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest. This has become established as Island's characteristic ghost story. Because of that, it was only natural that some people would occasionally say that when they thought they were alone in the mansion, they had heard strange sounds or seen the shadow of a person. However, when that had created a little too big of a disturbance and reached Nachi's ears, she had made friends think that some suspicious person might be coming in and out. Apparently, we said that she had roused all the servants and had them check throughout the mansion. Because all this uproar over the witch had happened before Goto had come. They only heard about it from the more senior servants. Ghost stories of that could be found in any workplace. Even at the hotel Goto had once worked at the restaurant. There was never a shortage of those types of stories. So, when he heard the story on this island, he smiled bitterly, thinking, so they have that kind of thing here after all. He smiled bitterly, but he thought it when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and had not slighted that. Goto went along with it on the outside, but in his heart he thought it was a childish trick. At first.
This certainly is eerie.
See, I understand now why the servants going up for over this in the past. I said it. Someone doing rounds on an eerie night like this. So a lace curtain waving the breeze from a window which hadn't been closed. Might be tempted to believe they had seen a ghost. Oh, there's a curse if you make fun of the witch of the portrait, huh? It's like the servants were the ones who got really hurt and badly and quit too. I hate to be injured. I'm already this old. Already not sure their place is hospitable again. Great Witch of the Portrait. I'm really gonna work hard here, so please go easy on me. Gotta pray to the portrait, his hands together as though he was at a Shinto shrine. At the time, he thought he heard a sound. The kitchen? Was that the kitchen? Was that sound something metal falling on the floor? Maybe a mouse or a cockroach wouldn't come out and knock over some of the dishes. No, how could that be? It's routinely and thoroughly cleaned. Goto thought in any case he had better check where the noise had been and enter the kitchen. He turned on the kitchen light. When he did, he heard a strange sound. Clank, 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 clank. To a cooker like Goto, that sound seemed like a lid on the pressure cooker, or something was shaking. Of course, it could be in use when no one was in the kitchen. If someone had been using the gas, what a dangerous thing to do, just walk away from. Just in case, Goto decided to inspect the area around the gas range. What is this? And he did. In the corner by the gas range, the pressure cooker really had been placed there, just as he had thought. The flame wasn't on, and yet the lid was clanking. Something forbidding and leaking gas? How could that be? Then, was there a mouse or something inside? How could there be? Ridiculous. In front of people, Goto acted as though he had a bold personality fitting for his build. He actually had an unexpectedly timid side to him. He was terrified to find out what might be inside, and he couldn't shake it carelessly. His cowardice grabbed a nearby wooden pestle, and with a clunk, he tapped it a low swelling against the side of the pressure cooker. When he did, the clanking sound suddenly stopped. Should have been relieved now that it had stopped. The fact that it stopped when he hit it was even more weird. It made him even more suspicious about what was inside.
Strange
phenomenon do exist in this world. No doubt about it. Yes, there's no thing witches or magic or things that can't possibly exist.
そんなもの、すべての現象は科学的に説明できるんです。
A phenomenon can explain with science.
お化けも、
No monsters and
魔
witches
女
could
も見て
exist.
たまるもんですか。
He repeated that many times, trying to build up his own confidence. Comical how he looked completely different from what he was saying.
何が魔女だ。
Who would believe in a witch? Who would believe in magic or curses?
そら、
Come on, show me what you
正
really
体を
are.
見せてみろ。そら。
Take that! Remove the lid of the pressure cooker. Lying there, exposed there, was a sparkling clean silver bottom of the pan. There's absolutely nothing frightening like he imagined.
そりゃ当然です。
Aha, of course.
中に何もいるわけがな
There's
い。
no way there could have been anything inside. And I'll go to realize that he'd been a coward. Oh yeah, as soon as some doubts about what had caused the lid to make that sound. He explained it away abstractly as some quirk positioning or something. He decided not to worry about it too much. Then he took the lid he had grabbed and slowly set it back down where it had been. That's alright, there won't be a sound. Obviously. As if witches and magic could exist. Clank. Clank, 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 clank. Huh? Clank, 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 clank. Clank, 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 clank. All the pots and utensils in the kitchen started clanging at once. They grew stronger still until finally became so strong that the lid to one of the pots fell off. And from inside the pot, a slender weight arm slowly stretched out. The lid fell off another pot, another hand slowly stretched out. And another. And another. Witches on wheel! Witches on wheel! I'll never believe it! Number of arms grew to 7, and a loud, shrill laughter split the air. What a letdown! It's a real letdown that person who makes such delicious food is such a lightweight. If you don't need him, I'll take him. He's all mine. Wait, I said no! I'm gonna take him. Oh. Wow, wow! Wow! Come on, let's search. There's only one more. That old hag. Where is she? Out of the mansion, maybe the guest house? You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose, right? Come on, search, search. Find her, find her. Don't get noticed by the relatives in the dining hall? Don't get noticed by the kids in the guest house? Search in silence, kill in silence. After all, it's just the first twilight. She's in the guest house. But she wasn't in the mansion either? Hey, I found her. She's in the rose garden. Why is she standing around there without an umbrella? Even herself up. All mine, all mine, all mine. She still looks like you can just sit there and watch. Told you no, this one's mine. Come on, we're taking longer to be scored by Beatrice-sama. Let's take care of it all at once. Come on, found her, surrounded her. Come on, let's go get along and do it all at once, okay? Die! Kumasawa? Huh? What is this? What? Naughty girls? Can you be friends with that child? What is with this old hag? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. One more time. Why can't she defend against us? What the fuck is the idea here? Move aside? One more time. No matter how often you try, it's useless. This person is good. I am waiting for that child. Do you mind calling for her? Do you think we just apprenticed to you like that? There's no need. Beatrice-sama?
It was sufficient for even myself to manifest.
Ronove. It has been a long time. Yes, it has truly been a long time. This woman, she didn't even use Sama for his name? And a long time for us as well. Beatrice. Enough. Do you know who this person is? Enough, you know who this person is? Beatrice will give you this person's name. I merely inherited the name from her. This person is my master. The predecessor, Lady Beatrice. The predecessor, Lady Beatrice. Gold butterflies appeared in ones and twos in the garden of roses and began to gather around Kumasawa. After giving golden radiance and a golden radiance enveloping her, they burst and disappeared, and Kumasawa's form was no longer there. Indeed, there was another golden witch, the one who had in the past explained Beatrice the path of the endless witch. The only person Beatrice had called master in her entire life. Her hair was long, beautiful, and vividly youthful. And her figure in that elegant dress was unrecognizable as an old lady. No, this looked like a completely different person than Kumasawa. Oh, well, master. I never even dreamed that day would come when we would meet each other again. Yes, me. Yes, me too. Certainly.
Certainly, I never dreamed that my sleep would be disturbed.
Such a troublesome time for you to awaken. You remain sleeping as unusual. The first twilight could be finished without much trouble. Or should I welcome you? I was just a little bored. Just as usual. It seems you're toying with sinless people in a vulgar game. I believe I've taught you many times the power of the endless witch must not be used to cause people trouble. Don't say that, Master. Isn't boredom our natural enemy? This is just the lowest spice to escape from that. The more the corrosion advances, the stronger my powers become, and the easier it becomes to call my minions. But who would have thought it would release a seal on you, Master, at the same time? It was because I predicted that I slept very close to you like this. As I prayed in my sleep that I would not be woken again. Being reunited with you like this is very sad for me. You're as cunning as always, Master. Ronove, have the furniture children step back. Furniture merely serves its master. Master is responsible for all of her crimes.
Certainly. Madame Beatrice.
I have already surrendered that name to this child. Come now, step back. Furniture girls. For those who don't listen the first time, I say it a second. However, I do not speak it a third.
Step back, seven sisters of purgatory.
They could have offered me return to dust. But back off, everyone! Ronove and the seven sisters of purgatory retreated. After that, there was only Beatrice, whose bold expression didn't falter. And the Master Beatrice, who had given up on that name and wore a composed smile. Well then, Master, what tea shall prepare for our long-awaited reunion? Let's see. This reunion was longer in coming than the visit of a comet. I will accept your hospitality. If there appears to be any issues, then my name and the title of Endless Witch, I will have them returned. Understand? So, there's even a license renewal policy with the title of Endless Witch. As you say, Master. See how splendid a disciple has become. And see how far she has surpassed what you were long ago. Looks like sparks float in the air between two Beatrices. Despite glaring at each other, they purged all spirits from that space. As they watched, the seven sisters shivered. Because if they had retreated just 3 steps less than they had, they would have already been turned to dust by now. So, come, Beatrice. Surrendering my name to you is the only regret I have in my life. I will now correct that error with my own hands.
そりゃ違うぜ、お医者
That's wrong, Master.
わらわのただ
My
一度の
only
過ち
error.
この程度の力を学ぶのにあんたに弟子入
Was
りしち
becoming
ま
your
った
disciple
こ
to learn
と
this
だ
trifling level
ぜ
power. Got that.
な
You call this magic?
何が無
You
限
call
の
this being
魔
the
女
endless witch?
こんなの気づ
The
くだ
power
け
to
の
notice,
力
that's
じゃ
all
ね
it
えかよ
was.
それをもったいぶって
And you made
偉そうに
such a big deal of it.
お前の出番は
Look,
とっくに
your
終
time is
わ
long
ってんだ
past,
よ
Master.
おっしゃ
I don't have a clue what's going on anymore. The war is happening right in front of my eyes. Poor thing. It seems my disciple is causing you trouble. I apologize. Who are you? When did Kumasawa Botch enter into an attractive lady like this? Who are you? I don't get it! What kind of spiritual effects are these? My head feels like it's gonna explode! I am the witch. I am the witch master of that child. My old name was Beatrice. When she succeeded me, I gave her that name. So I do not have that name. You already said it, but you're starting to be a real pain to me. Please take responsibility and do something. No, wait. I don't believe in stuff like this. As if witches and magic are real. I won't accept this messed up battle. Damn it all to hell, what am I supposed to believe? Just like you, hospitality with a very quick temper. I'd expect nothing less from you, Master. Looks like this level of magic is so insignificant to you. You can't even bother to open your eyes. Looks like me impossible unless I'm prepared to wreck the whole island, right? Come, arise, shoulder war towers. On either side of her shoulders, two massive war towers sprouted and stabbed into the heavens. They stretched 200 maru tall, and each one had over 360 ports. The war towers of the God's army corps, which had not allowed the heroes of antiquity to invade their precincts, even as they band together. As Reaches elegantly floated in the gap between the two massive headed towers, she looked down at her master, steering with an absolute superiority. The two massive towers lined up behind her soldiers, which looked very small. Like a butterfly dancing between large trees.
You
don't think you can dodge it by turning to butterflies, alright? Then enter the Twin Towers Barrage can't just make you a pin spot collection. Can make you a madly set pin cushion, get it? Tower has more than 720 ports open and godly soldiers ready their multi-shot ballistas. Does that conclude your turn? Those are your last words? Open fire! Ballista shots numbering easily over 1,000 were fired once, drawing a beautiful geometric curtain of death. The bore sound performed by those bowstrings are probably even deeper than the sound of death swinging his scythe. Come, arise, fallen tower. Split the single language and make known the sin. The sky was stained in incandescent red, and from between the clouds, a blazing, massive tower fell upside down. Thus, falling tower in its rubble, so the thousands of ballista shots, so that not one of them approached the body of the witch who had summoned it. Yes, none can approach the mysteries of heaven. That was the truth of the fallen tower. As I would expect from you, Master. If you do something, you always do it big. My turn isn't over. Come, arise, sons of Evality. Bestow upon me a worthy spear. I already asked us how do you fuck up making an anime adaptation of fucking Connect now? It's not like the choice and routes you have to account for or pick, so what the fuck? Honestly, I kinda wanna watch it after I beat these games. You know, like if fucking the trail is OVA. I'm curious how fucking bad that shit is. It fucking exploded into fire! As a massive crimson tower that fallen made a mighty gold color explosion. From inside those flames, a spirit showed itself of a massive proportion that you had to look up to see all of it. Much like a tower. Too large for even a giant's hand. The divinely beautiful spirit of the god, so massive they gave the illusion that tower that should fall and turn into a spirit of the same size. The spirit of victory that of certain victory no one could escape. Looks like your twin towers are useless. How foolish that you bought off your means of escape on both sides. You can't defend against even a single spear. When she snapped her fingers in command, mass tower-like spear shot beaches like a lightning bolt. Zone in which danced in the gap between the towers like a butterfly, is like straight through the air like a flash of lightning, aiming for the very middle of the absolute center of her heart with the most ultimate and extreme position. Ha! So you schooled me in a place like this. You really are incredible. Explode, useless towers. Arise, giant soldier battle line.